Hey class, this is Corey here, and the question I would pose to everyone is Is the internet and social media really addictive? Like, can you really become addicted to social media and the internet? And based on my research and what we have seen in our various readings throughout the class so far, the answer is a resounding yes. Yes, social media and internet usage can be addictive, and not only can it be addictive, but those addictions have some serious ramifications, especially in children, youth, and even young adults who are still developing. Their bodies are still growing, their brains are still growing. So there's some addictive qualities and potential challenges that can be presented. So much so that back in 1996, when the internet was first coming on the scene, social scientists began researching the impact of internet usage, and they already started to discover way back then, even before social media really became a thing, that it is, internet usage can be addictive, and it had similar properties as chemical addictions and drug addictions and different things like that. So that there was early research starting to indicate that, and that body of work has only grown. I think in the book iGen, Twinge talks about just some of the statistics around smartphone usage and social media usage and connection to different disorders, depression, and the increased risk of suicide. And so it is very clear that social media can be addictive, and even they talk about how kids sleep with the smartphones in their beds. And so, I mean, how much more addictions, and not just kids, even adults. So it's very clear that there's an addiction. Not only is addiction, but there are side effects of these addictions. Sleep deprivation is one of them, which has causes all kinds of challenges, including inability to learn properly, um, poor performance in school, inability to pay attention. So these things are very serious. But then the last thing that is positive, out of understanding that social media can be addictive, is the fact that addiction can be prevented if we use social media and the internet usage in the proper way, to use it as a tool, and put boundaries, and teach children and young people how to utilize it. And the key to it is parental intervention, parental guidance. And so those are my thoughts. Yes, social media and internet can be addictive. Yes, there are side effects, but there is hope that we can limit the amount of addiction, and protect those that are vulnerable to social media addiction. Thanks. Love to hear your thoughts.